Hello everyone, I hope you're all having a good day. This is Benjamin from Jamin Studios, and today in this video we're talking about one-way platforms / collisions. So if you like today's video, please like and subscribe to my channel, and make sure you comment down below what kind of content are you looking forward to seeing, what kind of questions do you have towards me or to GODOT. Please feel free to reach out. And so let's just get right into it then. So today we are going to be talking about one-way platforms / collisions. And since the past video, I have reworked the platforms here so that I can make some space over here on the right to pretty much show off the one-way platforms. And to do this, we're actually going to need to make a new tile map, because the one we have here is full of solid ones that we cannot go through. So since we're going to be using a second tile map, we're going to rename this one. Let's just do solids, tiles solid. That's how you spell it. Tiles solid. And let's add the new child to the tile map and call this one tiles one way. There we go. And I want to rework our order here. So the way GODOT draws the nodes is it goes from top to bottom, and whichever one's on the top will actually be in the back. So if you think of it, so it'll be the one way, then it'll be the solid, and then it'll be the player. If you think about it like that, it's kind of like its own Y sort node, but without the special features of it. So we're going to do the exact same thing we did in the last video with the tile set. I won't make you sit through it, but it is pretty much the exact same thing. The only difference is that we're not going to be using the collisions tab. We're not going to make anything from it. We're not going to make no squares or triangles or circles, whatever. We're not going to be making that. So I will see you all after I'm finished with it, and you can take a picture of this again, because I'm telling you this one is one of the most common ones you're going to be using. So I'll see you right back. Welcome back. As you see here, this is the exact same setup we have in our solids. Remember, you can take a picture of it right now, but remember there is no collision shape here. And we have our region set up. And that is all we're going to need to do with the tile set. So now we're going to move on to the collision, the actual collision we're going to need. So it's very, very simple. We want to make sure we get, oh, actually, hold on. We need to figure out this cell count here. There we go. All right. Now we're ready. Make sure you get the cell size configured to your actual size of your sprites here. So let's just make some platforms here, and we can show off what we are talking about with this collision. So you see right here, this one that I'm trying to run into is our solids, and this one is not our solids. As you can see, we can just fly right through. And that is because those do not have a shape. So we're going to make them actually have a shape. So if we come into our tiles one way, we're going to add a child, and we're going to add a static body 2D. And static body 2Ds always need a collision shape. So we're going to make our collision shape here. All right. Then we're going to make sure that the collision shape has a rectangle shape. And we're going to, all right. So we're going to slide the solids up top, and then we can select the collision shape now. All right. That's how you would get the collision shape if you did it the same way I did. You just got to move the solids back up above the tiles one way. And we're going to scroll right into here, and we're going to make sure this collision shape is exactly lined up with what we have here, exactly lined up to the top. and exactly lined up to the sides, just like that. And now we need to make sure we can. I can show it off right now. If we move this downwards, I can show off. Yes, I can show off that we now just hit it. We can't go through it right now. We can just hit it and bump it, but we can land on it if we go around it. So to make it an actual one-way collision, it is just fairly simple. You go over to the right here under the Collision Shape 2D tab, and there's that one-way collision. You just want to make sure that it is on. You see this arrow now. This red arrow means you have to be going that direction to be colliding with it. And if we go down one, you can see that there's that one. Yes, that's the margin for it. You want to turn that back to 1. So the red line shows which way you have to be going in order to collide with it. So we're going to go back into our scene here, and I'm going to show you that we just jump right over it, and we now land on it. Now, we can't get to the top here of our stone wall, so what we're actually going to do is we're going to need to create another collision shape 2D. So we're going to select collision shape 2D here on the left and hit Control D to duplicate. Just scroll up right to there. And now we jump, and we're here at the top. That's how you do one-way collisions with one-way platforms. And you've also probably noticed that throughout this video, my character has been jumping and it has not been glitching at all. I'm very proud of it because I have actually found the answer. I'm going to show you it right here so we can move the tiles one way back up. So we're going to enter the script of the player 2D, and this is what it looks like. So the things that I've changed is that for each left and right input, I have put this statement right here. If is on floor, then play the animation walk. I've done it for the right one as well. If on floor, play the animation walk. I've even also done it for just the idle function. I've even done it right here as well. Then the second thing I changed was the jump right here. There used to be an animation called jump. I've actually just gotten rid of it entirely. I am not using that anymore. And because I'm doing that, I'm just having it set it equal to a frame, just one frame, the entire time it's there in the air. And this one has just an animation stop, because if I didn't have this, it will continue to be glitching back and forth. I can preview right here. You can see that the character is glitching back and forth, and that is because that our program, since we're not on the floor, it wants to set the frame equal to 10, while it is also idling around. It will either actually play either the walk or the idle, since those buttons have been pressed and they're activated, and it will forever loop that specific track. So that is it for this video. Thank you for sticking around this long, and I hope you are all having a good day.